it's a strategic group helping you get away. You know what I'm saying?
Keep them quiet.
Setting you up from the
jump.
jump.
Once it was paid, you're guilty. You're guilty as he is.
Yeah.
Not my son saying he do, but every day is once it was paid, you took like 3-4 payments, you're guilty. You should be able to bring that shit to the light. You've been paid.
And see, and that's my thing about it. When you talk about the Cosby shit, and why I was saying that, just the way that shit is happening. Like I said, if the joint happened in 2014 with the girl is really true, I need to see physical proof.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear nigga opinion on what I thought could have happened. It's like you got certain people that can't drink, period, nigga. They drink a sip with some Moscato, they falling out. Don't mean the nigga slipped you a Mickey. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I've been to college, I've seen some bitches, all of a sudden, you take a drink or two, and you ready to give it up to the whole world. Not trying to downgrade anybody, not trying to downgrade anybody. You know what I'm saying? So, that liquid courage come out, then 10 minutes later, you so run up like, what did I do? You know what I'm saying? So, I would like to hear, you in 1960, 1970, that girl was not playing. Everybody was on it. What am I slip you on Mickey for? Well, this is what they were doing.
Then we didn't say that, yes.
What am I going to slip you on Mickey for?
Right.
All they had to do was go to the club.
Exactly.
The club to see what they were doing. From what I heard, I wasn't there. This is what I heard. Why would I have to slip you a Mickey? You telling me you want those females from the 70s that wasn't on that show?
That's why some people, because that's when he's going to buy Channel 4, he's going to buy the network
NBC.
4. And right after he did that, they started to do all of them things like that.
So look on, they murdered his son, and 2 years later.
That's it. So I think it's a ritual that they conducted where, think about it, they're going back in time.
Smart,
40 years.
To catch me now,
40 years.
to catch me in the future. So you went back in time. This is not no fraud allegation. The only thing that has no statute of limitation is fraud. And the only fraud I see that's happening is them who's proposing that allegation. Because it's all hearsay.
It's all hearsay. And see, it's crazy that he said that because now, besides the hearsay, which quote unquote is not admissible in court, right? The only thing that links them is what? The money.
Exactly.
Which is considered somewhat fraud.
Yeah. It's true.
Ain't that a bitch?
Ain't it? That's the fucked up. I got one more thing I want to talk about. Al Sharpton.
How much would happen?
He is a clown. The situation with the Stephon Clark kid, the cop shot him in his grandparents' backyard. As a mother, I feel for that mother, but I feel that nigga was guilty than a motherfucker. If you actually look at the videos, this nigga was jumping over fences, It was like he was running like he committed a crime. And then they say he went to the window and he called the grandmother's boyfriend, so he could come to the patio door and open the door for him. And when he got to the patio door, that's when the cop saw him and shot him. Now he didn't realize, because this is something that they do on the regular.
But I disagree. Sorry, go ahead.
Right, no, because this is they run this trail. They ran this trail before, so they know the route. They know how to get there. He didn't know that the cops had that thermal on his ass, watching his every move, and the cops that's on the ground is in that car following that helicopter that got that thermal on his ass. So he thought he was gonna get away. Why would you run if you didn't commit? And this is the problem. Black people, stop running. If the cops come to you and they fucking say, put your hands up, I understand they shooting people. Some people are getting shot for no reason. Put your hands up. No, stop running your mouth. Stop going like this. Because once you pull this phone out, they have to abide by protocol. Because you are recording them now. They have to abide by protocol because you have them on live.
Even though they
so if they don't do what they're supposed to be quote on doing on camera, they say that they'll get in trouble. So it's their job over whatever your live is saying. So stop pulling out your cameras. That's first. Like, why are you pulling this out anyway? This is the government. You pulling out the government to watch the government? Like, are you fucking serious? They're not on your side. What are you recording? We are crime suspect number one. Black people, well, black men. I'm not even going to try to take it from y'all. You guys are crime suspect number one. Not even black women, because they're killing black men back to back just for being black. So, but Seth, I think he really gave them a reason to react like that because he was running. Like, stop running.
I agree with you, but guess what? They got training. They get psychological
shoot the legs
reaction analysis. So my thing to NYPD, got training, got
shoot the
ways
legs
of going about apprehending a suspect or a criminal that's still not following procedure or protocol, and they should be taped. There's cameras everywhere, so to hold them liable. Because remember, it's our word against theirs, and it's their word against ours. And the only thing that is the fact is the video. Yeah. Same thing for Kanika Jenkins. Same thing for Rodney King. Same thing for all the people, whoever they are, who get violated by police procedure. There is a procedure and training that occurs that makes you valid to go out here and conduct public safety. You're supposed to be conducting public safety, and the actions that occur are not safe.
Right.
And it's a job. Because when you get out your uniform, you are a person.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You apply for the job. And then when you go home, you want someone like you to give you the good customer service. Y'all don't value customer service. To me, y'all act like robots. Under control, mind control. And the badge do cover your heart and mind, so it's somewhat a control there. Y'all have procedures where y'all can write tickets. Y'all have procedures where you could use stun guns. It don't have to be on volume 100. It could be on volume 1. I thought it was rubber bullets that was being issued. So why I gotta be in fear for someone who's supposed to be conducting public safety for my local environment? So of course I'm gonna enforce the law that overrules you guys that you abide to, which is the Constitution.
You know, I think we all saw, we all saw the movie, you know what I'm saying, with Cleo and all that. And, you know, what's the procedure? You say when the hand is in your face, right? And then, you know, I got a friend that I went to school with that's a cop. And he has he's an ex-cop. And he has a show that he talks about, and a book that he has put out. I think it's called Code of Silence. Next time I come up here, I'll make sure I have it for you. And it talks about the mental wellness issue with police officers. So that's something we can dive into, you know what I'm saying, another time. But to get back to what we started at with Sharpie, you know, I'm sorry to say, you know, I'm not, it's been a long time since we had a real black activist, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's just my opinion. There's not too many that I can follow, you know what I'm saying? I don't see them in my network. I don't see them in my community enough. I don't see them around my children enough. I mean, to really feel like supporting them. I feel like the only time I see them is in the newspaper. You know what I'm saying? When there's a quote unquote financial token arriving. You understand what I'm saying? I think before, okay, we all say the kids shouldn't have run. You know what I'm saying? I didn't read all the stories, I don't know all the facts.
Right.
But when you're a certain age, in a certain situation.
Oh, he was a grown man.
Oh, he's a grown man. Like I said, I don't know.
Yeah, he was a grown man. He was over 21. He's a grown man.
Age don't always make you grown.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I think that's true. That is definitely true.
Correlate with being grown. But 9 times out of 10, there could have been a million reasons for that person to run. Was he sober or high? Was he scared? You know what I'm saying? Was he really committing a crime? You know what I'm saying? So you could run down the list of things that happened. You know what I mean?
I never looked at it like that. I just looked at it one-sided. So it's good to hear from somebody else's standpoint because then I can look at it differently.
You know what I mean?
But because I was looking at it one-sided. It's like a motherfucker.
Did they say that?
This idiot.
When they finally took him down, did they find something on him to say that he was guilty?
All they found was his cell phone.
His cell phone. So once again, if he was high off a certain type of drug and got paranoid, what would have happened? 9 times out of 10, the person's gonna run. You know what I mean? We all have seen different things happen to different people on these different type of drugs that we're taking now. You know what I'm saying? These ain't your grandpa's drugs. You know what I'm saying? People are hallucinating now. People are beating themselves up. You know what I'm saying? People are doing a lot of different things. Like niggas, it's different. You know what I mean? So the why will never be answered now because he's not here to speak for himself. Even if we think that he was lying or if he was guilty. You understand what I'm saying? So when you look at these other quote-unquote civil rights leaders, you know what I'm saying, or activists or whatever they are, like I said, for me to support them and not throw them in the dirt, I would like to see them in our community more. They shouldn't have to keep waiting until another young person has been violated or somebody's been taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? Or election time is coming up. You know what I'm saying? I see all these offices around, but I never really see these representatives until it's fundraising time. You know what I'm saying? They don't even really know the kids. You know what I'm saying? They say, what's up? They wait for their photo op and then they back on the road.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Because we're not educated to a certain extent to be able to hold them accountable and know how important it is to us and our communities and the people. We let it go by. You know what I mean? And they're benefiting off of it. Any way you want to put it. So ask yourself, why is our high profile case? You know what I'm saying? I think you guys need to get back to being a part of the low profile cases as well. You know what I'm saying? To gain the respect of the people. Then you probably won't have the whole saying, I hate this dude, Charlie. You know what I'm saying? But that's how it feels. If it ain't big enough for y'all, you know what I'm saying? We don't hear from y'all. Us small people need to be heard from too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we need a voice. And that's the crazy thing.
It's supposed to be out.
Why do it take for somebody to be brutally murdered on the street for Al Sharpton to come out and support? It takes for blood to be shed. Like a mother to cry over her child's body for him to support the black community. It goes to the Black Lives Matter thing as well. Like, I think that's a crock of bullshit. I'm just gonna be honest because it's just like they designed something to get some money. But where are you at? There's kids that's getting bullied in school. Black lives should matter in school too.
And see,
where are you?
And it's crazy you say that, right? Me being an ex-athlete, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've tried to do things in my community off my own dime. You know what I'm saying? I try to get other people involved too. It's very hard because a lot of times people miss the big thing. It's not always for me to benefit. It's for somebody under me to benefit, right? You talk about the Black Lives Matter thing. You know, sometimes when I'm watching sports, I get mad. When's the last time you seen a New York Knicks in your environment doing anything? When's the last time you seen a New York Giant in your hood doing it? And most of the time, our kids, you know what I'm saying, either got to be in some lottery or they got to win a special gift to be able to go with these people that could change their life. You know what I'm saying? And make me want to do something different you know what I'm saying, then get in trouble or follow the neighborhood person that I see over and over again.
That's
So when you
true.
talk about, like I said, even if you have an Alex Sharpton supporter come on your live, even if he is doing a lot of things, why is it not being promoted so a regular person can see it on a regular day basis? So we can hear about it, so we know it's not the only time that something really tragic happens that you guys want to get involved.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? If you got to spend money to buy a spot in the Daily News every day, so I know that you there, that's what I need. You know what I mean? I don't see nobody on Channel 12 that often anymore. I don't see the, like I said, only around certain times. And if you got a person that's even willing to open your mind, right, you're gonna ignore a lot of the signs that you see.
My brother said, I don't blame them. I wouldn't come back to the hood either.
No, but it's not about coming back to the hood. Like, every time you see a Play 60 commercial, how come Play 60 doesn't come to the projects? You understand what I'm saying? It's not about coming back to the hood. You know what I'm saying? But if you say you're touching New York, you gotta touch the high in New York and the low in New York. I don't care if you need more security when you do it.
But the movement shows their agenda.
That's what I'm saying.
The movement.
You see what I mean?
The movement and the action shows your true intent.
What's
the
your
purpose of agenda and mission?
Because you gotta ask yourself, if you had a chance, you know what I'm saying? Because when Saquon Barkley just got drafted by the Giants, right? It was beautiful to see that. You know what I'm saying? I was happy for it. As a sports fan, I wanted Saquon Barkley. And I seen him in this commercial going around the ball with kids. You know, I guess certain people was able to go to the signing at the stadium or whatever the case may be. Why is that never allowed? You know what I'm saying? Like, the last time you probably heard about that was what? N1. When they was actually in certain communities doing certain things. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of coaches, there's a lot of good people, there's a lot of schools that, you know what I'm saying, if you doing these things, you bring it down to play. Even some retired players. When the last time a retired player came down? When's the last time a retired artist came down? You know what I'm saying? Let me speak to you. If it's not beneficial, like I said, as I continue to become successful, when I get to a certain place, I'm coming back.
Me too.
Not because I ain't got nothing to prove. So if something happens to me while I'm here, listening, or whatever the case may be, if I'm able to touch one child, I'm saying one life, one speech, then that's what it's about. But like I said,
we're not even there yet, and we trying to give back.
You know what I'm saying?
We try to give back as best as we can, and we're not even of his statue. But we give. I honestly, I feel like we give back more than 90% of the people that really do. Like, because if you see a kid outside fighting, what you gonna do? You gonna jump out your car and break that fight up? Meanwhile, you got them way across on the other side of the country. They don't care what's going on over here. You know?
The funny thing about it
it's crazy.
Like I said, not trying to be funny. Now that I think about it, I'm looking at 40, right? I never met nobody famous. Like you know how they do those little things when they come to your hood. Like I said,